50-mile Shipwrights Way is a new walk devised by a partnership of East Hampshire Council, the South Downs National Park and the Forestry Commission. The route of the walk has been designed to be suitable for all potential users, including partially disabled, and throughout the entire way there isn't a single stile to be climbed. The Shipwrights Way starts at Bentley Station and climbs gently to enter the Alice Holt Forest, where wood was once cut down and transported to the shipwrights in Portsmouth. The way passes through the forest on wide paths, then along quiet lanes and tracks heading towards Borden, where it crosses the River Way. The route from Borden to Liphook has not yet been officially opened, but is likely to pass alongside the MOD land near Longmoor before crossing the A3 to enter Liphook. From Liphook Station, the way passes close to Liphook Golf Course before joining a long driveway to several houses, including Foley Manor. It is a surprise to come across this magnificent statue of Lord Strathmarne, who was a general during the 19th century Indian uprising. This statue was originally on the Brompton Road in London, but was removed due to road changes. In 1964 it was obtained by the owner of Foley Manor on the proviso the general public would still have access to see it. The Strathmarne statue is not the only work of art on the Shipwrights Way. The partnership commissioned a series of sculptures to depict historical events or natural resources along the route. A few examples of these can be seen here. After passing a second golf course, the way climbs gently uphill to enter the MOD land of the Longmoor camp. It then drops down to join the Sussex border path for a short distance, travelling along quiet country lanes. The route then passes through Liss Forest and follows the course of an old military railway line which served the camps at Longmoor and Borden and was an important part of the Allies' build-up to D-Day in 1944. The old railway ends at Liss Station, then a way passes through the village centre where there is a road sign which does not appear to give any information. From Liss, the Shipwrights Way again follows quiet lanes before crossing the railway, and then for a short distance run alongside the busy A3, which it then passes under to enter the village of Steep, before again crossing the A3, then heading downhill into the market town of Petersfield. The Shipwrights Way now passes through the centre of Petersfield and follows the road out heading towards the A3. Before reaching it, it turns off along a quiet lane which climbs gently to reach the picturesque village of Burriton. After passing the pretty village pond of Burriton, the way begins its biggest climb, up through the old lime quarries, where it joins the South Downs Way, then continues to climb up onto the South Downs in a Queen Elizabeth country park. The Shipwrights Way leaves the South Downs Way near the visitor centre and winds through the country park, where there are occasional views to the south and the sea. It then drops steeply downhill to join a quiet country lane which is now followed for several miles. En route to the village of Finchdean, the way passes by the 11th century St Hubert's Church, which is located on the top of a rise off the route. This small church is well worth a slight detour, particularly to see the 13th century murals painted on the walls. The way continues to follow a lane which passes through Finchdean and then Rowlands Castle, where it eventually leaves the tarmac to join a fieldside track, before once again joining another lane and then a heavily built up area of Ley near Havant. From Havant Station, the way now leaves the road behind and follows another old railway line which used to serve Hayling Island. The way joins a busy road to cross over the Langstone Bridge to get onto Hayling Island, but then rejoins the old railway, which runs along the coastline. When the old railway ends, the route once again follows quiet roads and lanes heading west towards the Ferry Inn. Unfortunately, the ferry has gone out of business, and at present there are no means to cross from Hayling Island to Portsmouth. An alternative route alongside the A3 and other busy roads has been introduced. However, the route on Hayling Island is very pleasant and diverse, and if you are doing the Shipwrights Way, you should not neglect this stretch. The Shipwrights Way eventually arrives on the coast at the eastern end of Portsmouth, where there are views of the Isle of Wight. It continues along the promenade, passing the Royal Marines Museum, on towards Southsea Pier. Shortly after the pier, the way heads away from the shore to cross Southsea Common. Reaching Old Portsmouth, the Shipwrights Way then passes the Royal Garrison Church, which was badly damaged by a bombing raid in 1941. The way then passes close by Portsmouth Cathedral and the Isle of Wight ferry port, before entering the retail area of Gunwharf Quays, to finish at the entrance to the historic dockyard in Portsmouth Harbour. The Shipwrights Way is an enjoyable and diverse trail, which can easily be completed by a walker in 4 or 5 days. There is only one steep and prolonged climb, and that is up onto the South Downs at the Queen Elizabeth Country Park. And this is not too difficult. All of the paths along the way are of good condition and often wide, which helps to achieve the aims of the partnership in making the most of this route suitable for everyone.